Ah, good thing I checked audio, because audio was not on today. How are we doing, everybody? Hi, Markplace, and hi, it's Noah. Good thing I checked audio, because computer audio was not on, so it would have been a very boring day. Just a moment or two. You get to floor 200 on Pokérogue for your first time. I haven't gotten around to beating Classic Pokérogue yet, but I'm pretty confident that I can do it next time. I just haven't had time to do it yet. I also don't want to beat floor 200 like the way that everybody does, which is just like take a ton and Garganacl. But I think I found a unique way to beat floor 200 using a Pokemon that I got quite recently and was favored choice. I think we're good. Wait, no, I need to grab. Here we go. Now let's get challenges by hitting code. Hi Boss Jorgen, how you doing? I don't have Garganacl or Tinkaton. Yeah, those are the two things that people just use to beat it whenever they just want to beat it. Because Tinkaton is completely immune to the first stage, and Garganacl can just sulk your way the second stage super easily. Your voice is really low. I wonder why that is. I could talk in a YouTuber voice the entire time, just like this, with absolutely no tone. I don't know, my audio... Oh, wait. Oh, the game audio needs to go all the way down here, I think. All my audio settings are messed up, because I was recording shorts. I don't think I ever fixed it. I left it for future me to figure out. And future me did not figure it out that I did this to myself. The game audio is kind of overpowering. Yeah, that's my bad. All my audio settings are messed up. It should be fine now, though. Your Furret almost killed the boss? Oh, what were you using on Furret? Was it Tidy Up Furret? With, like, Sing or something? There's a blue shiny for it. Ah, that means it increased your luck. Oh, we lost somebody, but Robbie has taken their place, so we'll see if we get them back by the end of the next 36 seconds. Hi, Nathan Upton. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Alright, I think we're just gonna lock in 3 for now. Sand attack plus nuzzle plus thief equals bye-bye. Did they fully implement thief in the game now? Because that would be good for getting your items back. But what I tried to do the last time I was at, or my first time that I was at Eternatus, is I just gave all of the items to my first Pokemon. And then it died. But I definitely underestimated the first phase, and the first phase kind of swept me. Oh, not that. Okay, I gotta wait for the Weezing's Will-O-Wisp now before I skill swap. And you can have my power. You can't Dragon Dance. And now I wait for a little bit to die. There's the die. And now the real game begins. I wonder why it's not clicking Leaf Blade right now. Because that should be its highest damage into me, is clicking Leaf Blade. But it's not doing that for some reason. Okay, it's doing a spread-breaking swipe. Don't crit me, don't crit me, great. Didn't crit me. I'm gonna cheer, because let me y'all ain't looking so great. Did Nihilate get knocked out? Where did it go? Okay, I got knocked out. Oh well. Let's do the terrestrialization. wraps it up. Hi, G Breezy. How you doing? Sour Herba Mystica? Yeah, at least one. Alright, we're going to do a quick little day skippage. So, give me just a second. And we're back. I joined the raid. I got level 100 Fluttermane. I wouldn't necessarily recommend Fluttermane for this raid, but you can definitely join up. Whenever the code comes up on screen, just be quick about typing it. Or you can put your own Tera raid code in the chat and we can just join that one instead. What? Oh. For a second there, I thought that the Wugtrio was yellow, and I was like, that is not a color that Wugtrio can be. But it's just Kilowattrel. The Wugtrios can be red, they can be blue, and nowhere in between. Alright, let's see. Where has our Sceptile snuck off to? There's rock, or there's steel. There it is. Hitting a little close to home. Alright, here we go. Brand new code online. You have a high special attack stat with Moonblast with booster energy. I understand that, it's just that Fluttermane has a very weak defense stat, and Sceptile uses its offenses in Leaf Blade. So, like, yeah, you can deal a lot of damage, but you're probably also going to take a lot of damage. Fluttermane's better for, like, fighting other special attackers. Like Charizard, for example. Alright, that's 4. The Cyrus recommended Fezandipity, so I'm going to try it this time. Yeah, you resist both the Grass-type moves and you're immune to the Dragon-type moves, so you're only going to get hit by Thunder Punch. So that's a pretty good option. Oh, why does it always leave Storm into me? Okay, it's gonna get off one D-Dance, but I can Topsy-Turvy that back down. If I'm quick enough, I can do it before the Galarian Weezing kills me. Ah, I wasn't quick enough. Okay, Sceptile still has buffs. I'm gonna invert those buffs with Topsy-Turvy. Nope. It already inverted its own buffs. Let's superpower. Here comes the group breaking swipe that hits only me, because I'm the only one who's not a fairy. But I like it when it hits me, because I get an attack bonus. Still a Tera Blast. Oh, we lost Sylveon, unfortunately. I'll bring Chen Pao then. Chen Pao is also very frail, and it's also going to make it so that everybody else in the raid takes more damage from the Sceptile. So the Chen Pao is worse than Fluttermane in my opinion. And in practice, but... So you have a bulky fairy like a Sylveon or even Pheasantipity, if you just get it to level 100 would be fine. Oh, I got a critical hit. That's so much damage. Hello, Midosito Akage. How you doing? Alright, we're good. Or Clefable, yeah, Clefable is your ideal guy, or ideal guy or gal here. Because of your unaware ability. But not everybody has a Clefable. Then again, I did recommend Pheasantipity, and not everybody has a Pheasantipity. Sylveon wasn't as bulky as I thought it was raid ready, though. Sylveon's still pretty bulky, it's just, it doesn't have a lot to protect itself physically, unless you have, like, Babby Doll eyes on it. But there's really no point in doing that, but it's still bulky enough. You also really don't need Hyper Beam on your Sylveon, because you can just use Hyper Voice. And just click Hyper Voice twice, and it does more damage than Hyper Beam. One time. but because of Hyper Beam, you have to take the recharge turn. You really never want to use the two turn moves, because you can just use 2 moves instead. And it is all like 90% of the time you just want to use 2 moves instead, because it's just better. Give me a minute while I bring back another Sceptile. Good, just getting sick. Oh, I hope you feel better. I saw it on a raid ready guide for Sceptile. Yeah, those people know what they're talking about. Not me, though. I avoided making a Clefable until, like, the very last second for this, even though I knew that it's the top counter for this one. And unaware users are generally really good to have around. Not me. I'm gonna stick with my Skill Swap Malamar, because it is way cheaper. And I already had the Malamar. Wait, did I switch the screen back? Yeah, I did. Ah, it's just down the hill. Hopefully. There's a 1 in 18 chance that this is not it. Man, don't you just love when the landscape just outside of your view line kind of molds and changes as the textures don't really fit on the objects they've been placed on? But what do I know? Game Freak seems to love it, yeah. I mean, some people just got different taste in games, I guess. Alright, let's see how this goes. Sceptile. Okay, I don't think the Blaziken is level 100. Just gonna put that one out there. Oh, and the Pheasant Divinity Quick Acid Spray, which doesn't help them, but it's neutral to me. What Blaziken are we looking at here? Yep, that would be a level 57 Blaziken. With no held item. And the Blaze ability. Oh boy. Sorry, misclick. Ah, no worries. I need to die. Once again, if you could stop clicking moves for as long as possible, that would be greatly beneficial. Because we need to prolong you dying as long as possible. The Blazing can click. In the meantime, I'm just going to topsy-turvy the Blaziken. Oh wait, I can topsy-turvy... Oh, I can't topsy-turvy the Sceptile anymore. Get rid of that spit F buff. You wanted to show off that it's a shiny? I feel like that's a fair bet. I think we can still win this as long as the Blaziken doesn't die again. However, that's probably not going to happen. We lost the Serendipity anyways. I think... Did the Weezing side hit the Serendipity there? You're supposed to use Hyper Beam when all the other supporters are set up. I mean, sure, but Hyper Voice is just better. Like, yeah, Hyper Beam gives you the damage boost, like, one time over one turn. However, if you're not working with very specific strategy in mind, then you should just have Hyper Voice. I can crew with the Leaf Blade? Yeah, that'll do it. That's the thing about having a defensive typing that only works when you're not terrestrialized, is that once you're terrestrialized, you're going to start taking double damage. I don't think Serendipity has great defensive tools. True, I don't know why they picked that over Hyper Voice. It's just because they want that one turn do as much damage as possible. For like the 10% of the time that you have the proper supports. But 90% of the time you want to be clicking Hyper Voice. Okay, so just a note that I usually have to say every live stream, but if you want to beat this, you have to be level 100, because if you die 3 times, we just can't beat it, because you died 3 times and took off 3/4 of the health bar. So it is much better to bring Pokemon that are level 100, rather than bringing a Pokemon that is level 57, and is just shiny. So let's run that back. And we'll see who we get in the lineup this time. If you haven't seen it, I have a video on my channel that specifically details out Tera Raid strategies and rules to follow. And B level 100 is arguably the most important one. I'm gonna build a Clefable. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then feel free to do so, but it's not super necessary. Then again, it could help a while down the road, so you never know. We're gonna see a Gengar bring here? Okay. That might be a little tricky. This Gengar's rather frail, but we'll see. Did it just disable... Oh, it did. Yeah, and a quick Tera Blast so I can Grasslize next time. A little bit quicker. Alright, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. But now I'm gonna start clicking Superpower. We got Sylveon, I think, on a Crit Leaf Blade. Gengar went for Confuse Ray. We're gonna have to speed this up a little bit here. Honestly, it helps if Malamar hit with a Leaf Storm and then Weezing can hit with one Strange Team, not two. Yeah, that's true. I want to go for a Heal Cheer just so I can heal... Okay, Gengar's dead. Let's start Tera Blasting. So anyways, I started blasting. No crits, no crits. I think I need to go for Tera Blast one more time before I can guarantee that I'm out of crit range. Because if I go... Actually, I might just go for the Heal Cheer here. Never mind. Someone else did it anyways. Sceptile got poisoned by Sludge Bomb, so we can't Will-O-Wisp it once we're out of the... what do you call it? Tera bar. Oh, please don't tell me Gengar is terrestrializing into Ghost. It terrestrialized into rock. What? Why did the Gengar terrestrialize into rock? That is the worst possible type it could have picked other than, like, ground. And water. Why? Now I wish it terrestrialized into Ghost. Gengar, please don't move. Please. We actually have a chance to get out of this if I just get to attack one more time, but I know this isn't going to get to the Gengar fast enough, and the Gengar's going to attack and it's going to die, and then we're going to run out of time. I don't know how, but the Gengar is still alive. And we somehow won that. Why on God's green earth would you terrestrialize into rock? Bruh. Sylveon kept getting crit, but at least we got it. I mean, the Sylveon was the least of our problems during that Tera raid. I'm being honest, like, the Sylveon could have done way worse and still would not have been the biggest of the problems. Terrestrializing into rock. Oh my, kids these days just don't know their type matchups. I made an Alolan Ninetales build. It sounds interesting. I don't understand Rock Tera either. There is simply no understanding that decision. It's the equivalent of sitting next to somebody and instead of eating their lunch that they have like perfectly handcrafted out for them, they decide to throw the lunch in the trash can and then complain about how they don't have any food to eat. It doesn't make sense. And then they take your lunch and they throw it in the trash can as well. And then they ask you, why don't you have any food to eat? It doesn't track at all. It makes zero sense. Would fairy Pokemon with Draining Kiss be okay? Which ones specifically, Johnny? Because there is a wide variety of Pokemon that are fairy types and click Draining Kiss. As long as you have a bulky enough physical stat, then yeah. But if your name is Fluttermane, probably not. The ideal one fitting that role would be Clefable. But you could also have, like, Sylveon and, what's his face? Hold on, thinking about it. Oh, Ticket Hunt. That's another one. Hello, Guzman 5,330. That's a lot of Guzmans. I think Guzman is going to bring the God of Death. Let's keep it contrary. Oh, I get to activate Mirana's ability whenever I die here. Epic. My Alolan Ninetales build sucks, I don't know, but it's the first time I'm using it. Well, we'll see how it goes. Try and get out the Tera Blast just before I die. Does the Ninetales have Aurora Veil? Because I was kind of hoping that I was going to have Aurora Veil, but oh, froze the Sceptile. Nope, I'll add that next. Sounds good. Sorry, that was a typo. I meant thanks for the Sceptile. I said that's oops. We all mess up sometimes. It's alright. No worries, no worries. I'm gonna do a sneaky little trick here. I'm gonna let the Ninetales borrow my Contrary for a second or two. That puts the snow back up. And now I would like my Contrary back. Now let's go to work. Wait, is the... Nah, it's a neutral. I forget what Flare Cannon does. I thought that was the one that lowered your attack by 2 for using it. And I think it is. But if the... What's it called? I forget. I can only think of its name, which is God of Death, which is what I named it after I realized how good its ability is. Magearna. If Magearna keeps using Flare Cannon, then I can topsy-turvy it back up to +6. Give me just a second. And we're back. Alright, where did our Sceptile sneak off to? There's flying. Oh, there's Dragon. Thanks for the raid. No worries, no worries. That's what I'm here for. Where was it? It was above here? Yeah, it's over there. Okay. Means we have a Blaziken returning to the field. We'll see whether or not its level has increased after this. Or maybe if it's like holding an item at least. Oh, you dodged it. Okay, that's great. I also need somebody to kill me. Oh, the Blaziken went for Giga Impact. That's... Why does this Blaziken not want me to like it? Like, I like Blazikens. It's just this Blaziken is doing all the wrong things. It might be a slightly higher level, though, because it at least took the hit this time. Ah, it's level 100, and it's holding a Master Ball. That's an improvement. But now I need to die, so somebody needs to click into me. I can click Tera Blast, or actually I can click Topsy-Turvy in the meantime. Might take a bit. Just go for the normal Tera Blast. I can. But why is this Blaziken a Focus Blast? Alright, now I'm dead. Now I come back to life. Ah, I need superpowers. At least the combined power of the Aurora Veil and what I think is some natural healing. I don't think I can afford to reset the Ninetales as, Well, actually, I need to reset it, because we need to reset the Aurora Veil after a bit. That way we can keep the Blaziken alive as long as possible, but also, like, I need to do damage. I'm gonna superpower one more time just so I can get a defense boost to take less damage, and I'm gonna skill swap the Ninetales after this. The Blaziken is close combat. What is this Blaziken doing? It is like it watched my Tera Raids video and just did the exact opposite of whatever I told it to do. I'm gonna bring the Ninetales back with the snow at least. Wait, now if the we can't have the Ninetales die, because if the Ninetales dies, it takes my contrary with it, and that's bad. Okay, we're good. I didn't think that far ahead. They have a lot of things to think about here. Good heal cheer, though. I need to topsy-turvy the Blaziken so it doesn't die more over time. I need to save the Blaziken from trying to end itself. And now we get to terrestrialize. Maybe the real damage were the friends we made along the way. Now is not the time to get sappy and emotional. We need to beat a Sceptile. Unironically, I think Scratch is the most useful move that this Blaziken has. Okay, this is fine as long as we don't experience any more deaths. Because they're gonna tick down the timer for the Ninetales. But the Blaziken should be fine. Okay, I think the Blaziken might be at like -1 defense right now. Also crit me. Is that it? No, we need to hit one more time. Please don't para me. Okay, we're good. Gosh, that was a lot of work. If you don't know what item to put on your Pokemon, just put leftovers on. Because then that increases the length of your turn, and it also heals you every turn. Because the Master Ball doesn't do anything. But leftovers would be great to see. Also, please, like, just put, like, low sweep on the Blaziken and just click low sweep. Over it. Actually, don't do that, because that'll increase the Swampert speed. But get, like... all the fighting type moves I can think of are bad right now. Just put... just... I don't know what to do with this Blaziken, but it's... the best thing that Blaziken could do is click coaching. Except for me. That would be bad for me. Actually, don't do that. Don't click coaching. I'll think about it for a little bit. And we're back. Oh, looks like Owen's got a code. I'll grab that one real quick. Let's see. 3D. Hey, nice. Gotta go, thanks for the raids. No worries, our plays. That's what I'm here for. Gonna lock in because nobody else is locking in. I need someone to help me evolve my Finizen. Well, if you set up a Union Circle, the Hoang, I'm sure somebody will join it. What do we lock in with there? Okay, we have the Garchomp. That makes things a little tricky. Hopefully the Garchomp doesn't have Breaking Swipe. Not a great amount of damage to take from the first attack. I don't think the Garchomp has any tools for keeping itself alive, because that doesn't look like Shell Bell damage. That is not Shell Bell damage. Okay. Well, I need to die now. Oh, that was Acid Spray. Wait, can I actually afford a Topsy-Turvy right now? Yes, I should Topsy-Turvy right now. I need something to kill me so I can get my Contrary back. Because I traded away the Sceptile so it can't Dragon Dance boost. Turn me to Garchomp. Get its attack back. And join your raid? Sure, but if you plug in the raid code fast enough, it'll be back in just a sec. Well, once we beat this one, or lose to this one. Something side-click and attack into me so I can die and then come back and then have Contrary again. Because that's the main part of this strategy. How's Smeargle doing? I guess I can... Whoops, I Tera Blasted the Garchomp. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, the Garchomp was on its way out anyways. Now the heal... I need to die! Something needs to kill me or I'll kill everybody else, because this isn't going out well. We don't have a damage option here. Unless I can get my Contrary back and start clicking Superpower. What does the Smeargle have? Oh, I was hoping it was, Moody. Oh, thank goodness the Garchomp's got the idea. Alright, there we go. We can still win this. It's just that nobody can afford to die at this point. Actually, maybe we can afford one death at this point. Okay, let's not attack the Garchomp. Please don't parry me, please don't. Please don't do that. Okay, great. I half want to topsy-turvy the Garchomp, but I know once I break the Tera bar, it'll just be another Tera Blast to kill it. And that's just a waste of time. Well, the Garchomp is Dig. You know what, I shouldn't topsy-turvy the Garchomp because I might accidentally attack into the Garchomp, and that is the last thing we need right now. The Garchomp just took double damage from Dig, but it's fine. The Sceptile clicked Earthquake. And we're good. Where did my Tera rates? There's flying. There's dragon. Yeah, that was a close one. Unfortunately, some sacrifices had to be made. But they were sacrifices that I was willing to make. Like, oh, it's over there. Fire away. Oh, I just got net. Fire ways of handling Sceptile's stats conflicting, it worked out. That's true. It did work out. Alright, brand spanking new code. Oh, Timmy has hard locked in a water type to fight a grass type. That is terrestrialized into a dragon type. Bold move, bold move. Bold move, Cotton. We'll see how it pays off. I misclicked, I'm sorry. It happens to the best of us. I mean, I might as well just cancel this, because it's going to be extremely hard to win with a water type on the team. Hey, Teo, how you doing? Oh, sorry I didn't see you earlier, Teo. That's my bad. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Okay, we're seeing an Iron Treads, which is at least neutral into the Leaf Blade. Oh, Tread's got Ice Spinner. That's neat. Look terrible ass in the meantime. Ooh, is that an attack drop I see on the Treads? Well, I'm dead, so I'm not gonna get to find out for a bit. Oh, it's also from monforge.net. Hmm. I get some bulk up boost, and then I'm gonna invert that stat change. Or, not bulk up superpower, but it's bulk up boost from superpower. Pop a quick heal cheer. I just started playing like a month ago, and I got this Iron Treads from a trade. I hope I can catch the Sceptile. Yeah, I just noted the Iron Treads name is because if they have that type of name, that means it's always from a trade. But if you got it from a trade and it has that name, that means that it's a pretty good Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna invert the stat change. Actually, I didn't even know another heal cheer here to save the treads. I think I'm just gonna start dealing damage. Also, I didn't look at what item the treads had. Why is it not doing that much damage? It's because, like, your Ice Spinner, so, like, Ice Spinner, yeah, is super effective, but it's not one of your main types, because you're a Steel and Ground type. So you're not getting a boost from there, and whenever you Terastallize into Steel, it's also not one of your Tera type moves. So it's not getting a boost during the Tera Shield. Because the Tera Shield reduces the damage of non-Terastallized attacks. But once we're outside the Tera Shield, then your Ice Spinner will start dealing more damage because it is still super effective, and Iron Treads' attack stat isn't like so bad. But generally when the Tera Shield goes up, you want to hit it with moves of your Tera type. Because they will do more damage than moves that are not of your Tera type. So even though your Steel type moves would be neutral to it, they would still do more damage than the Ice Spinner. When Sceptile has the Tera Shield up. Is this Slowbro? Nah, I thought it was slightly pinker than the rest. Okie dokie. Let's see. And we're back. I got the Sceptile, thank you. No worries, no worries. That's what I'm here for. Alright, let's see. Where did our Sceptile run off to this time? I think I've been getting a lot of Charcadets recently. There's normal. Did I go buy it already? Oh, I did go buy it already. Is Moonblast a level up move only? I felt that I could have done more damage with that. A level up move on what? On Tinkaton? Because I don't think Tinkaton learns Moonblast. But if you're gonna... If you're gonna be using Tinkaton, like, you want to use your physical attack stat with Play Rub. And if you want to have more healing, then you use Drain Kiss. Which, you really never want to use Drain Kiss on Tinkaton, because it's not really meant to do that, but it's not like the worst option in the world. Where did this thing go? Oh, it's below the flat point. Jelly evolved the Finizen? Can we wait until like a bit later? Like when the Tera raid hype has died down a little bit more to do Union circles? Because you could try making a Union code right now. And whoever doesn't get in this raid can join the Union circle with you. It's just that once you're in a Union circle, you can only do Tera raids with the people in the Union circle. You use Tinkaton? Oh, Johnny, what were you using? Were you using the Weezing? Let me rewind time for a sec. Oh, Johnny was using the Tinkaton. So I guess Teo and Johnny are using it. But yeah, I don't think Moonblast is on Tinkaton. Because Tinkaton is more of a physical attacker. Yeah, I know Drain Kiss wasn't dealing much damage, so I was wondering what was going on. Yeah, so Drain Kiss is a very weak move, but it heals you. So it's better for longevity reasons. Is that a Miraidon? Were you gonna see a Miraidon lock-in? I'm gonna lock Malamar because I don't have anything else to do. Okay, Miraidon is coming. That's not great, but workable. Oh, and Politoed is here. I wish I could cancel. Because this is probably gonna fail, but we'll run it. You know what? I'm gonna be hopeful, and I'm gonna hope that Politoed somehow is able to get off its Terastallization in 4 hits, because Sceptile steals a Tera charge, but Politoed is about to get slapped up by this Leaf Blade. And Miraidon's gonna get semi-slapped up by this Breaking Swipe. But hey, at least Hadron Engine activated. Okay, there goes Politoed. At the start. Yeah, this is why I wait to lock in for as long as possible. That way we can back out. But I didn't skill swap yet. I mean, you should probably kill me just so we can get this over faster, but... Politoed? More like Polydead. Because it's dead. I honestly thought that Miraidon Dragon Pulse would do more. No, it doesn't have an item. Yeah, I don't know why I picked Politoed. Yeah, me neither. It's like a rather out there pick. I'm stealing the Miraidon's Hadron engine. It's mine now. Now I am the Pokemon Violet. Oh, I'm dead. Hit Ice Punch, but I forgot we were up against the Sceptile. Yeah. Yeah, I'd just stick with the Treads. The Treads at least can hold its own. If you can, just put like a Leftovers or a Shell Bell on the Iron Treads, and you should be good to go. Let's just end it. Yeah, let's just get it over with. Failed run, failed run. It's dead in the water. Good try. I mean, wouldn't necessarily call it that. Because I only think, like, I think we did more damage to each other than it did to us. Actually, the Politoed. But other than the Politoed, I think we did more damage to each other than it did to us. Was my controller battery low? It's doing that thing it does when it's low, but it doesn't want to tell me that. Oh, there it is. Wait, I don't have a build for this raid yet. Uh-oh. Sounds like you need to get one, Camille Newman. Don't worry, it's pretty easy. Just build like a bulky fairy type and you'll be fine. That doll doesn't have anything to touch fairies. Especially steel fairies. And now the real battle begins. wonder how many people like click off whenever they see Malamar get knocked out, and they're just like, "Man, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He got knocked out without even the Sceptile even attacking him. What an idiot!" And then they just leave and never come back. I feel like that has to have happened at least once by now. Ow! Crit me! That hurt. Alright, this is a very crucial turn where I need it to not crit me. Oh, looks like they got the Union Circle code for anybody who's not currently in. You could help out a fellow Pokemon player by helping them evolve a Palafin, or evolve a Piniton really quick into a Palafin. I got crit by the Leaf Blade there, but it's fine. Okay, I need to check the weather. I thought the weather was going to be fine today, but it might be off. Okay, no, weather's fine. We're good. We're good. We're also good in the Tera raid. A little bit of herb, but can't hurt anybody. Is the Sceptile guaranteed good IVs? Yep, it's guaranteed best IVs. All of them are. Yeah, my box. The best across the board. It always has that nature, which is not a great nature, but it's the one every one of them gets. All the Mighty Smarks have all max IVs, which not all of them should. Like Mewtwo, if you wanted to use Mewtwo like competitively, you would need a 0 attack IV. Because of stuff like foul play and hitting yourself in confusion, but what are you gonna do? Alright, give me just a second to hide screen. I have a question. Is my game bug? I haven't seen a single Sceptile yet. Are they just rare or what? Have you connected online yet? And checked your wild area news? What was I doing? Oh, right, I was gonna date skip. Alright, next date is set up. I missed out on so many of these raids. I'm still on 3-star raids, so I can't access the events. They'll probably all be added into the game at some point, and I'm basing that fact solely on the fact that they brought back Charizard, which is the only one that they have brought back so far, but they'll probably all come back around in rotation at some point. Even if it is, like, right before Gen 10. Because I know you can currently get Snorlax and Toxtricity G-Maxes in regular Sword and Shield right now through some method, when you weren't able to do that when the game launched because they were raid exclusives. So they might add it so that after Gen 9 is over and we move on to Gen 10, that all of the 7-star raids just spawn sporadically once you unlock 6-star raids. They're online raids. I don't have Nintendo Online. Well, you just have to connect to the internet, which shouldn't require Nintendo Online. But you press that little L bumper, and then that connects you to the internet. And then you get your wild area news through here. And that shouldn't require a Nintendo Online. Or at least I don't think it does. Wild area news is Sword and Shield. Whatever they call it in this game. What do they call it? We were just there. What do they call it? Check your Pokeportal news. Same difference. Same difference. I know. It's called... What is it called? Surprise Trade. It's Surprise Trade, not Wonder Trade. Even though everybody calls it Wonder Trade because that's what it's called. Same differences. Going to online mode needs Nintendo Online for some reason. I tested it. Huh. Then... I don't know what to do then, I guess. I thought it didn't, though. I'm pretty sure I've had friends that haven't gotten Nintendo Online but still do the Tera raids in their own time. I'll have to ask them how they do it. Because I know it's possible. Yeah, but Legends ZA is around the corner, so I doubt they'll update this game. They haven't even fixed the glitches in this game. Well, that's slightly different. So Legends ZA isn't going to be, like, the mainline title. So they're still going to have, like, the Tera raids in this game while Legends ZA is going on. But right before, whatever Gen 10 will be is, they'll probably have, like, one final patch for this game. Or they won't. It's perfectly possible that they won't. It would really stink if they don't, but they could. Where is the Sceptile? There it is. I found it very valuable to have shell bills on Tera raids as I can be more attack / reckless your thoughts. I mean, it really does. You can be Draining Kiss for recovery. You can be Shell Bell for recovery. There's really not much of a difference when doing it with other people. If you're doing it solo, I would definitely be a Shell Bell, so that way you can use your physical attack the best. But if you're just trying to survive while also helping out a team, then I think Draining Kiss is a little bit better. But it doesn't really matter. A win game for real? I mean, not really. But also, like, the game's kind of pay to win in the sense that you need other games, like Legends Arceus, to get, like, the Hisui mons. But you can also trade with somebody who has the games, so it kind of depends on your definition of pay to win. Because you can pick up this game and go to a regional and win. However, it is noticeably harder. But then again, it is noticeably harder to be good at this game without other people to play with in the first place, so. Is next stream Sunday? Probably. We'll be here definitely on Sunday before Sceptile disappears. Just gonna lock in because I think these other two are gonna get locked in. I want to redeem Nintendo Online's 1 week free trial and join some with you, but I don't have any decent Pokemon and don't want to slow the raids down. I mean, you could just go out and get a Fortress. And you can just sit in the raid with a Fortress. Because Fortress learns Protect naturally and has the Sturdy ability. So you could just sit in the Tera raid and not do anything. And just survive until the end, and you get a Sceptile for free. Whether or not you want to use your 1 week free trial on a Sceptile, though, is a little bit harder to say. Because we might have Paradox Pokemon in future 7-star raids. Because we already had Iron Bundle. And at the speed that we're currently going at, we only have, like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 8 starters left. Oh, that's a Dragonite. Why did we have a Dragonite? I think the Gengar would have been better, because the Gengar's at least not weak to any of the Sceptile's moves. How often are these event raids? So, lately they've been happening every weekend. But they used to happen, like, every other weekend. But I feel like they've been speeding up because they want to get through all of the starters and all of the paradoxes before Gen 10. Not ZA, but Gen 10, which will probably be, like, 3 months or so next year. From now next year. Because we used to have, like, break weekends where they would just do, like, only Blissey raids or only Ditto raids. However, they've just been giving the Blissey raids to us on the second weekend of the Sceptile, or on the second weekend of the whatever 7 stars currently in circulation. My second account, I have good mons, including supports like Umbreon, but my main is kind of trash, other than the fact I beat both DLCs. Gotcha. Gen 10 is in 2026, I think. I mean, you can either take... I think it's a 50-50 shot whether or not it's going to be in 2025 or 2026. But the Pokemon shareholders would like them to release a game in... would like them to release a game in 2025. It just depends whenever they release ZA. Because currently I feel like they're going to release ZA like pretty early in 2025 so that they can still release a mainline Pokemon title every 3 years. However, I would really want them to take their time with the games. As a consumer, seeing how this one got churned out. Why are we losing? Wait, what? Who? Were people What level is this Dragonite? Why is Dragonite dead? I've been kind of autopiloting this. Why are we not doing well? What happened? What is this Dragonite? It's level 100. How is Dragonite dying? Should at least be able to keep itself alive with, like, Roost and stuff. Even if it is weak to Breaking Swipe. Well, I mean, I'm dead, but that doesn't change anything. What the heck? What happened? Alright, let's run it back. Did I, like, not skill swap the Sceptile? Because I thought I did. You do these raids on stream every weekend? Yep. We do it the first day that it's released, and then we're on the middle section, which is the Friday on the second weekend, and then we do it the Sunday right before it disappears. So 3 times for each one. Unless I'm on vacation. Which has only happened like twice out of the entire game's life cycle. I was on vacation for Samurott raids and Embor raids. But those are both like pretty easy. Is that Dialga? I liked it a lot better when we had the Mew. But the Dialga's probably fine too. I mean, hopefully the Dialga has some form of self-recovery. Got the pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you. No man asked for. Oh, it's physical Dialga. Huh. It would be better if you were base form Dialga for that. I guess whatever works. Cool, so it's like enjoying you again. Keep up with the good work. Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps. I'm gonna topsy-turvy the Dialga before I go. Just so the Dialga can have an attack stat. Must have got a Tera Blast and Sceptile just to go. Or maybe I could just die faster. That also works faster. Build up some defense boost. I was really hoping that Dialga had Iron Head, so that way I can warrant using Topsy-Turvy into it again, but... if it's gonna use Flash Cannon, then that works out fine. Let's heal up so that people don't die. I just crit. Oh, I got the benefits of the second heal chair. Nice. Uh-oh. Wait, if that Earthquake double crit there and killed both the Dialga and the Tinkaton, we might have lost there. Thankfully that did not happen, so we're good. Alrighty then. Let's see about getting another day skip going. And change it back. Good thing nothing happened in between that. Any moment now. There's Fairy. There's Dragon. I'm gonna stop here just so I can get the 3 points. Is that Blissey? Well, I can't blast up beating a Blissey. Hold on. You, stay right there. You need to die. Alright, let's give it a run. Does Destiny Mod work in raids? Nope. If it did, we would be using it, because it's just a free instant win. But no, none of the instant feint techniques work in Tera raids. You can't Perish Song, you can't Fisher, and you can't Destiny Bond. At least storming into the Sceptile is not a favorable start. It's still my Tera charge. I can get myself killed or close to killed. Man, I didn't end myself and I didn't get the Tera charge. A waste of a turn. Alright, now the real battle has to begin. May heal cheer everybody just so Weezing isn't paralyzed anymore and the Garchomp at least has a chance to live. Garchomp dead. Garchomp's alive. I'm gonna go for another heal cheer just to hopefully try and keep it alive. Also, the Weezing got paralyzed again. So. Okay, that's an okay heal cheer. Why does the Garchomp have Slash? Can't you just run Rest? Rest would actually be useful here. It's better than nothing. What does the Garchomp even have for an item? Oh, it doesn't have an item. So if you don't have an item, just put Shell Bell on, or Leftovers, because that makes you have more health. Yeah, it's Superpower, not the Garchomp. If I Superpower the Garchomp, we actually lose. No, we're gonna lose more than we already are. Yeah, we can't win with the Garchomp. Garchomp just doesn't have any recovery. Yeah, invert the Iron Treads drops just for the heck of it. You know what, actually, if we all get crits... Oh, never mind. The Weezing has given up. I was gonna say, with the attack boost on the Iron Treads, and me about to go Stellar Tera, and the Weezing attacking into the Sceptile, we might have beaten it. However, the Weezing has decided to give up. Yeah, so just put a Shell Bell on your attackers if you're attacking, and also don't use Slash, just use Rest. Because Rest is a lot more helpful. Because you can get a full heal, and then you can click a heal cheer to wake yourself up. That would be a lot better. I got a golden go by. Well, if you're heading out, Teo, it's good having you. got one more spot. Anybody gonna grab it? Anybody at all? Should I cheer or attack? In what scenario? With the Iron Treads? I would say just attack with the Iron Treads most of the time. Because you only really want to use cheers for, like, you want to preserve your heal cheers for when they're more necessary. Like, a heal cheer every now and then does help the team out a lot. But I wouldn't use attack cheers just to use an attack cheer. Or a defense cheer, rather, even. Like, I just hold on to your cheers for as long as possible, so just attack as often as you can. Because even if the Sceptile is lowering your attack with Breaking Swipe, you can still get a crit, which would be alright damage. Wait, Ice Spinner or Iron Head plus Tera? Iron Head plus Tera whenever you're terrestrialized. And then when we're outside of the Tera shield, go for Ice. Actually, go for Iron Head. Once you're terrestrialized, it'll still do more. Because Ice Spinner is 75 times. No, what is Ice Spinner's base power? I think it's 75. Might be 70 though. It doesn't matter because it's super effective and Tera Stab cancel each other out. And Iron Head should have more base power than whatever it's called. Ice Spinner. But if you feel like you're in a position where you're going to get knocked out, but you can heal cheer up to live, then heal cheer, by all means. And get off a Tera Blast before I get knocked out. Start superpowering, just so I have defense boost. I might topsy-turvy the Heracross, just so, actually, I mean, the Heracross is getting break-in swiped, but it's also has a defense boost from its bulk up. But I might topsy-turvy the Heracross, just so the Heracross can deal some actual damage. Ow. Where's the Heracross at? Oh, I'm totally topsy-turvying the Heracross. 100%. Once I get some more superpowers off. Oh, the Heracross went for another bulk up. Maybe in the next life, Heracross. I've been online for about an hour and I haven't seen any of my own 7-star raids. Do you know what I should do to fix it? Do you have 6-star raids unlocked? Because that's step 1. Step 2 is that you gotta go online. And then you're probably already online. But if you were online... Actually, disregard that. And if you still don't have the Sceptile raids after being online and having 6-star raids unlocked, then you need to check your Pokeportal news. I'm actually gonna topsy-turvy. Actually, let me heal cheer for everybody, since I'm pretty full on healing right now. Decent chunk of health there. I'm gonna topsy-turvy the Iron Tread so it has an attack stat. Now let's start Stellar Tera Blasting. And start blasting. I would heal cheer here, but like, it's probably just 2 or 3 Tera Star Storms away from being defeated. Then again, the Earthquake though. Not so bad. Do I have to finish the main game story to unlock that? Yeah. So, to unlock 6-star raids, you have to beat the entire main game, and then you have to beat through the Academy Ace tournament once. And then you have to beat, like, 5-star raids. And then the professor will be like, hey, there's these 6-star raids happening. Don't do them. And then you beat one of them, and he's like, Gadzooks. That's pretty neat. And then you have 6-star raids for the rest of forever. Audio not louder in YouTube? What does that mean? Alright, I'm gonna get a quick day skip up. So we can get another 7-star raid. And we're back. Hello, are you doing 7-star raids? It depends. Who's asking? If it's the federal government, no. But if it's anybody other than the federal government, yeah. Any second now, it'll refresh. It changed the screen back, right? Yeah, we're good. You got Shiny Oddish. Ooh, that's a nice pickup. I'm asking, I am not the feds. Okay, just making sure. I don't know why, but they're quite the sticklers for me doing Tera raids. Alright, brand spanking new code up right now. Or am I? No, I'm not. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess it's a risk I'm taking either way. I'm the feds, or am I? I don't think the feds call themselves the feds, to be fair. I feel like that's a dead giveaway. That's like if a police officer calls themselves the Popo. Like, I'm gonna need to see your badge after if you're gonna call yourself the Popo. Oh, that's a Kyogre lock-in. To fight a grass type. Just gonna cancel that. I'll change to the Kyogre. Yeah, Kyogre is weak to grass. So you're going to take a lot of damage from Leaf Blade. I mean, that's still a dragon type, and that's weak to dragons, but it's better. I'm willing to see how it goes. Little shiny artist shall become shiny blossom. Pretty good. I'm more of a blossom person than I am a Vileplume person. I just like what Blossom has to offer more. Which I think is like just Quiver Dance. Quiver Dance is still really good. At least from the shreds. Alright, give me your ability and you can have my ability. How's everybody looking? Okay, this is level 75 and it doesn't have an item. But it didn't take much damage from the breaking swipe, so I guess it's fine for now. I'm a little concerned how much damage it'll start taking once we're in Tera Shield, but those sound like problems for later. So do you do trades for the feds? I mean, Greninja. Do you do trade? I mean, I do make Pokemon sometimes. Whenever I, like, mass make them. And I give them the people to help them beat Tera raids, but I haven't done that in, since, what was it? I think it was during Primarina raids I made some Pokemon. But that was a whole 2 Tera raids ago. So I might make some Pokemon for the next one. Whoever that is. Yeah, Gouging Fire is taking a lot of damage. I literally said Leaf Storm would be better into Malamar and it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, that's the look of the draw. I'll pop a heal cheer for everybody. Also, for the Gouging Fire, if you don't have Burning Bulwark, like, just don't bother clicking moves very often, because we need to prolong you dying as long as possible if we're going to win here. That's another crit. That doesn't help things. I'm going to heal cheer again because I got crit, but also because the Gouging Fire is losing health rapidly. It crit me again! Gosh darn this. Sceptile's crit me more times in this one battle than it has during the entire session today. Alright, I don't think I can afford to worry about the Gouging Fire anymore. If it's gonna get knocked out, it's gonna get knocked out, but I need to start doing some actual damage. thankfully the Sceptile's confused. Weezing, don't you dare KO everybody. I think we can still do this. I'm going to Topsy-Turvy into this. And I'll make it so that it has an attack stat. And then we just need the Gouging Fire to not die. Tera Blast. Again, we really need the Gouging Fire to not use moves here to prevent him from dying. Because its damage is really inconsequential at this point. Thankfully, the Sceptile is an idiot and lowered his own damage for us. Alright, we're good. You have a Pokemon with Iser. Well, I really just, if you're going to build anything, just build fairy types. But if you want to improve your current Pokemon, just be level 100 and put Burning Bulwark on it. Because then you can burn it through the Tera Shield. Also, give yourself, like, leftovers. That way you have more passive recovery. They skipped it going. Wait, so I can only catch one Sceptile? Yep. Otherwise, I would have like 100. Not specifically of Sceptile, but like of each of the Mightiest Marks. Yeah, you can only catch it once per save file. Alright, now we're at Sceptile run off to... I had a chance to screen back, right? Yeah, we're good. Alright, and here we go again. I think is OP. It's a Zacian. Well, Zacian's like alright. It doesn't have any real recovery, and you're using your item slot for the Rusted Sword if you want to go steal Zacian. Alright, that's an instant Zacian lock. Like, Zacian has offense, don't get me wrong. It's just that your attack boost will be wiped by the Sceptile. And then you're kind of just a sitting duck. But we can work around it. Trust me, Greninja, I need you to trust me here. I think it'll be a lot of help. Well, unless you have rest, like, we're gonna have to keep heal cheering you up. Or you're not Rusted Swording your Shell Bell. But even then, you'll still take a good bit of damage from Leaf Blade. Not like a terrible amount, but... I trust you because I suck at raids, lol. Yeah, it's just something you get better at over time. The main thing that is valuable in Tera raids is, like, being able to stay around for a long time. And if your Pokemon doesn't have a way to heal itself, it makes it a lot harder. Because, yeah, you can do a lot of damage by clicking Swords Dance 3 times and then clicking Play Rough. But if the Sceptile KOs you in 4 hits, then you're going to lose all your Swords Dance boost, and you're going to lose time off your timer. Well, we'll give it a go with just the 3 of us, though. I don't know where to get Rusted Swords, so, and I forgot an idea. An item. Oh, well. We'll work around it, but you get Rusted Sword at the auction. Oh, but that means you're about to take neutral Leaf Blade damage. And not be shelled. Okay, we got Tauros. The Tauros is actually kind of bad here. Because I'm about to give it Contrary. So we need to keep the Tauros alive too, so that it doesn't re-intimidate the Sceptile, giving it an attack boost every time. Wait, did you say click Moonblast? You know what? We're not gonna get into that right now. Oh, look, I gained health. And then I lost it again. Ah, the crit's not favorable, but hopefully I get a heal cheer. I hate Zacian, I'll get Rusty Sword after, though. Well, you don't need Rusty Sword, what you need is a Shell Bell. That way you can heal yourself. Also, you can't run in 7-star raids. But don't worry, we'll probably still win. Now that I'm starting to do actual damage with my Stellar Tera. It would be great if you heal cheered, though, because we're all kind of low. Oh, the Tauros is going to die, and that's going to increase the Sceptile's attack. Should I still do the raids after I caught the Sceptile? I mean, if you want Dragon Terra Shards and general other good items, it's very handy to beat a lot of Sceptile raids. And if you want Herba Mystica for shiny hunting and all that other stuff... Actually, I think Herba Mystica is just for shiny hunting, but... you still get a lot of good items from beating Sceptile raids and 7-star raids over and over again. Also, change your Moonblast to Play Rough, because Zacian is a physical attacker, not a special attacker. Give yourself Play Rough and Sword Stance instead of Crunch or whatever your other moves were. Give yourself Sword Stance instead of Giga Impact. Because Giga Impact is bad. Ooh, a little bit of Herba. Yeah, so you get all this stuff like you get 30 Dragon Terra Shards, which you need 50 to change something into Dragon Terra. Yeah, like all this experience candy, 5 Carbos, you get a bottle cap, star pieces help. Speaking of Dragon Terra Shards, I think I'm gonna go try and sell some of mine. Real quick at least. This one. That should give me enough of a buffer. Is there anybody who wants to beat a Sceptile raid who has not gotten to do so yet? Because I feel like we're pretty flushed out on everybody who needs to beat one yet. So we might as well be near the wrapping up point. You got the max money. That's pretty neat. I should probably spend my money. I like to keep all my stuff in actual things, but I'm pretty close to max on all the stuff that I would want to buy. Other than, like, max survives and full restores. Let me try that union circle. Blah, blah, blah. If union circle happens and it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Great. K. R. K. And then a bunch of stuff that looks the same. Looks like they already started. No worries, no worries. Can you get the DNA splicers at the auction house? Yeah, you get all the legendary items from there. I might have one. I could demonstrate, maybe. I think I'm up to date on all of my legendary items, but I might not be. There are some that I haven't gotten yet, but let me give it a check. I also want to check what my actual auctions are, just in case they have EV reducing berries. I do have Premier Balls. Give me them balls. You better not outbid me on these balls. Yeah, that's what I thought. Better back out before you lose to a child. Nice little pickup there. Yeah, it's normally like right here is where you get specifically the legendary items, but I'm up to date on all of mine, so it doesn't apply to me. Alright, but I think after that, whatever that was, we're going to end things there for today. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a like on the video, and even consider subscribing, because both of those things help me out an absolute ton. and I will see you in the next video or live stream. Thank you very much.